Pressure is mounting on South African President Jacob Zuma. The Speaker of Parliament, Baleka Mbete, said on Tuesday that the President's State of the Nation address, which had been scheduled for Thursday, is being postponed following a request from South African opposition parties. Zuma, whose presidency has been riddled by graft scandals and economic decline, has been in a weakened position since he was replaced as leader of the African National Congress by Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa in December. The ANC has called a special meeting of its decision-making National Executive Committee for Wednesday in Cape Town, at which analysts say some members of the party could call for Zuma to resign. Zuma has faced growing pressure to step down as head of state since he was replaced as leader of the ANC. Now, for more on South Africa's politics, viewers Anita Powell joins me by phone from Cape Town. Good evening, Anita.
Hi, Vincent.
Yes, now so much pressure on Mr. Zuma. First, just tell us a little more about this postponement. Is this something that has ever happened before?
No, this is maybe in the words of Donald Trump, unprecedented for a president of South Africa to have his State of the Nation address taken away less than 48 hours before he was supposed to give it.
And does this indicate that within the party there is a possibility that Mr. Zuma is no longer their favorite and is probably on the way out?
Oh, I think that's crystal clear. Many members of the top six in the ANC have been, for the last 48 hours, trying to pressure him privately to tender his resignation, and he has held firm. So this is a sign, I think, that his fortunes might be finally at an end. And a lot of analysts here are predicting that he's going to throw in the towel in the next 24 to 48 hours. But who knows, with Jacob Zuma, he's held on this long, he might just try to hold on a bit longer.
He's a man who has survived many times, but what is different this time? I mean, what makes this a little bit more different than in the past?
What is different than the 9 other no-confidence votes that Jacob Zuma has faced in Parliament is that this time it is his own party that is openly turning on him. Many prominent members of the African National Congress say that they think it would be best if he were to resign, and that indicates that this is not really a government issue. This is a party issue. This is the ANC sorting itself out. And Jacob Zuma, like many stalwarts in the ANC, has long said, wherever the ANC sends me, I will go. Of course, that doesn't seemingly apply when they tell him to go. But the ANC is a very strong organization, and they seem to be telling him it's time.
But now talking about whenever the ANC sends him, but this time around, if he's, for instance, voted out of office, he also faces possible charges of corruption and abuse of power, right? And this is a little more serious than just being out of the presidency.
Yes, Zuma is the focus of numerous investigations, including one that's hanging over his head like the sword of Damocles right now, and that is 783 counts of corruption for a deal done in the late 1990s, the arms deal in South Africa. That could be reinstated in coming days by the National Prosecuting Authority, and that is going to be a very serious affair indeed.
Indeed, and of course his position of influence will definitely wane. Anita, thank you very much for your reporting. Viewers, Anita Powell reporting from Cape Town in South Africa.